Welcome, Sagittarius, to your weekly reading. This is for the 27th of April to the 4th of May. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Sagittarius, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We'll then take a look at your possible challenges. Thirdly, messages and advice from Spirit. Your unexpected blessing coming through this week. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Sagittarius, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. Now, Sagittarius, this looks so positive. I do have a feeling that you are going to either hear good news, or something is going to be offered to you, or you're going to be able to step outside of your comfort zone and do something new and exciting. Something is happening this week that gives you this feeling of, my gosh, look what I've accomplished. Look what has come my way. Look what I have been blessed with. With the 1111 symbol here, whatever is coming your way, my dear Sagittarius, allows your vibration to rise, allows you to feel as though you are a winner, things are going your way. And I do feel for many of you, you're going to want to share this with the people you love. But the very wonderful thing that is about to happen is that whatever this is for you, whether it's good news, whether you get an offer that you've only dreamt of, whether you get a resolution that comes out in a way you never anticipated, it allows you, my dear Sagittarius, to move forward on a path that is aligned to where you want to see your life going. You now have nothing holding you back from exploring what this is. So, for example, if you say have been longing to work in a certain industry and you've sent resume after resume out to particular companies, now what we see is you could hear really good news, and now you can set about establishing yourself in this new career path, giving it all you've got. If you say have been, my dear Sagittarius, involved in some kind of legal situation, whether it was a contract, a negotiation, or something to do with the law, we see you getting an exceptionally positive outcome, and now you move full steam ahead and nothing from the past holds you back. Under your challenges, I do see that some of my Sagittarians could be quite concerned and worried at the moment. And it has to do with a particular area where you are waiting. Now, this could very well be associated with what we have just seen and spoken about. So we see then you, of course, will get an alleviation out of it. If this is another area totally, I see that the weight is getting you down, waiting to find that new home, waiting to find a job that's going to pay you your worth, waiting to find that significant other who sees you for who you are and the wonderful partner you are and what you bring to the table. With Temperance here, there is still a bit of a wait ahead. But my dear Sagittarius, with our angel and her rainbow wings and the rainbow in the background, what you're waiting for is going to come about. And when it does, it will give you this feeling of it was worth the wait, because it brings with it a brand new day. You do have to wait a bit longer, but I do not foresee it being a long wait. I feel that the majority of the waiting time is already done. Temperance here just tells you, hang in there just a little longer. It's going to be worth your while. Spirit is coming in, my dear Sagittarius, and they want you to know that this week there is somebody coming through presenting as Page of Swords. Now, this could be a masculine or a feminine, but it is the energy of Page of Swords I'm speaking about. And I feel for most of you, this is probably somebody you already know. Now, this could be a child, it could be a younger sibling, it could be somebody you work with who's quite young and new and learning, but somebody with our Page of Swords energies coming in. And what they do this week, my dear Sagittarius, has a wonderful impact on you. So what I'm actually seeing here is that Page of Swords comes in and they make you feel seen, they make you feel appreciated, they make you feel, Sagittarius, that everything you have done to support them, to nurture them, to love them has been so worth it, because they come in with something, whether it's a gift like buying you a bouquet of flowers or a box of chocolates, or just coming in and saying, Sagittarius, thank you so much for helping me. I don't know where I'd be without you. Sagittarius, you are the best mom or dad. Thank you for everything you've done for me. You are getting something this week from somebody with our Page of Swords energy that is bringing you into this feeling of, my gosh, everything I've done and put into this particular relationship has been so rewarding. So a wonderful message coming through there. Under your unexpected blessing, my dear Sagittarius, I see you coming through as the Emperor. Now, once again, it does not matter if you are masculine or feminine. It's the energy of the Emperor I am speaking about. And I see you feeling very strong and empowered. And this energy of coming back to yourself, feeling as though you're in charge of your life, has a lot to do with your first message. What is happening here not only allows you to have this feeling of, I'm on top of my game, I'm making the right choices, but it allows you, Sagittarius, to let go of something I feel you have been longing to say goodbye to, whether it's a particular relationship or whether it's a particular circumstance. You are now in a position where you don't have to sit in something that doesn't feel right for you. So say, for example, you've been working for a boss you just do not get on with, but you didn't want to leave because you needed your income. When whatever this is comes about, it allows you to say goodbye to that toxic boss, walk out the door, and start something new. So, of course, this is an incredibly powerful feeling. If you have been tolerating a significant other who has not treated you well, but for some reason or another, you couldn't separate from them. Maybe you were living together. Maybe you were tied up financially with them. When whatever this is comes about, you are in a different position completely, and you can end the relationship and now focus on you and what you want to see and bring into your life. At the end of the week, my dear Sagittarians, I do see you already making this move of leaving something behind. So here we see it gives you the possibility to end something. And you, Sagittarius, do not hesitate for a moment. By the weekend, you are already taking action because you have this beautiful energy of our Ace of Swords with you. You feel the sword of clarity and success. You know exactly where you're going. You know what you want, and you certainly know what you don't want. And you know that by following your true path, you are going to be able to place yourself in a position of true happiness and strength. What a big week ahead for you, Sagittarius. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.